Okay, welcome back. Got the bugs worked out. Camera's back live again. So with this second segment, I'll probably be able to go a little bit longer, so I'll make a two-part video. So be patient, bear with us, but I can actually do a little more explaining rather than cramming it into the 15 minutes. So with this line, it's the Hinckley cutoff, and that has always gone underneath staples, comes out right down there, continues underneath, and then it's actually broken into two, so this continues to Rush City over here and back towards Coon Creek and off the Hinckley sub. This is the upper line that will be the St. Cloud cutoff, and that goes back to St. Cloud. And then again, where these tracks come in, this is all underneath staples and comes out here, and this will continue back to the layout and also into the helix. So back underneath here, there is a switch that has always been placed right underneath there with the intention of having this track coming off being a reverse loop. And we decided to basically have this track fan out, and it goes completely around, and that's one of the tracks underneath for the staging yards. And then this Y was also put in here too, coming off of, so we'll put a switch in over here, so this Y will come this way and just parallel along, and right at that point is where we're going to come back out again here. And both of these tracks will basically be right inside here, so you can see the one train moving in on the staging yard here. And then the track to the right will fan out basically like this. And then these tracks will run all the way down there and then ladder underneath to reconnect with the tracks down there.
Did you see that?
And then I was going to show that here in a second. Oh, nice. I didn't know.
It's about to turn red.
We're going to actually pan to something we've been doing with the NMMRC software. We have track occupancy detectors. So he's got the train backing into the yard. It shows red. The other two are yellow, so there are cars on them, but they're not moving trains. So, and that's with the NMMRC software. We can pull those little diagrams up for the yard, and basically even allow you to switch the switches. So if you tap your phone, it'll throw up whatever switches you want. So this switch will switch here for you. So, but back to the staging tracks. The outside will have 3 tracks down here, merge into 2. So you have 1, 2, 3, and 4 tracks, I think. And then this is where the throat will start to reconnect, and they'll join back up right at that switch there. So that's one of the newest additions, and we're just working on to get that completed so we have a place to store trains, because we're with the Staples yard and Brainerd yard having 30-foot trains. We pretty much max out the yard tracks in a hurry here, as you can see. So so we're going to continue back down with the rest of the tour here. And these two will end up basically going underneath, back that way, underneath staples to the truck. So, and then with the rest of the plank wood, as far as, let's see if I can get a shot down there. There we go. Basically that board, we're just going to continue back towards the camera, and that will be the stub-ended track. So another 4 or 5 tracks in that yard too. So we'll be moving on here now, coming out of Staples into Brainerd. And I have the complete Brainerd yard. 3 tracks, 2 main lines. Still not determined what that switch will lead to, but something. And then starts dividing into the Brainerd paper mill, which those servos have been activated and everything, so you can come and switch this business out now, minus that track going into basically the building. And that is done. And then this track here, which is the reversing loop for the main layout, that's how you get back to Brainerd if you want a continuous run. And all 3 of those tracks will basically meet up in here. And then this right here, I don't know if you can catch this on the camera, but we started playing with some of the scenic kind of ideas over in this spot with chicken wire. We did check for any frequency issues basically by wrapping a UR92 in about 2 feet of this stuff, and it basically gave out the signal no problem. So we're not worried about any interference from the chicken wire metal mesh interfering with the Digitrax signals going out to the throttles. So, and then if you can see kind of like a height here, you got another 8-10 inches or so of tree sticking up above that, so it'll put a pretty darn good block on the trees, or the track I mean. And now another industry that has been added on, just to add on an industry because we can. We originally had this long branch line loop here, the 4% grade, going up into, there's going to be still a lumber industry up here, but one of them is also now a pullback track for a quarry that we're going to have run over the main line down below and then come off here. And then this has got the one, basically the pit will be off to the left, and then open air loading and stuff like that. So lots of big machinery, steam shovels, stuff like that. So, and then we're going to start building the sandstone bridge. Actually, I'm sorry, the Kettle River Bridge, which is just east of Sandstone, Minnesota. Nice big trestle bridge, so, or the girder bridge actually, sorry, it looks like. So one of our members, the same guy that built the wooden bridge, is going to basically whip one of those things up here. So I'm assuming that's going to be beautiful and spectacular, just like the wooden bridge, so can't wait to see that thing get put in there. And other than that, the layout has pretty much just been slowly coming along, working more electronics, kind of finally tacking down the last industries, stuff like that. And other than that, I apologize again, like I said, for delayed updates, but summertime, a lot of us are busy, so we'll try to get them as updated as we can. But thanks for hanging around this installment, and stay tuned for the next. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.